Hey guys, what's up? What's good? Yes, it's your boy Taki. I'm so happy to be in your faces again. Today is Valentine. That's why I'm like on the red and white thingy. The fact is that I got to work today and I saw the opera, the great trumpet. I saw flower, like money guys. Like I was so overwhelmed. Like God, am I this lot? And then I woke up. I'm like, here's the dream. God will fight our battles. Anyways, guys, this is your boy Taki. I want to welcome you guys to Go to Life News, where I bring you updates on happenings around music entertainment happening in the country. Anyways, guys, stay tuned. Tell a friend, tell another friend because I'm here to give you guys updates and you actually get this one. Moving on today, we'll begin with Davido. Now, I think for Davido, yeah, this is like the face I always like to have about in my head the fact that I'm a very joyful person. Maybe this person that this is the worst you see, Mas. Like when you meet him, like the worst you can ever meet him is on this kind of face. So he's actually a very nice person and good one because for some person they believe it doesn't have a bad vibe, good energy, good vibe, and for this kind of person, really, his smile is so contagious. Moving on, we saw where Israel came out to say, you know what, for Davido, we outside again, March 31st, Flex My Soul. Then he said is a real banger. So obviously people are waiting for that one. One popular line from that song was when he said, "Anywhere Dorime Day, Naim I go to go." Amazing one. And for Valentine, I'll tell you guys, anywhere there is Dorime, you guys should go there and flex yourself today. If you have a girlfriend, let me see the comment section. I will provide one for you. Don't worry. I'll match you guys up. Moving on to Sorrow, WIZKID came out to say, you know what, after my More Love Less Ego tour, Davido and I are going on a tour. Save your coins because I know one year. P moving on, we saw where was at the Arrest concert and they WIZKID and Asasika actually were seen together in a very very tense atmosphere. Obviously, for Asasika and WIZKID to be in a conversation talking, obviously we know it's not music. Sasuke is the musician. So maybe he's trying to do contract deals with WIZKID and Davido's tour because he said him and Davido are going on a tour. Maybe Asa is trying to make that one come true. But whatever it is, we're waiting for the update of this meeting and expect Davido and WIZKID to actually go on that tour because we all really want to see what the tour really looks like. Moving on to so Davido. Now this actually has been breaking the internet where some fans actually were at the police station and then they saw Davido in his car driving and obviously wind down and you could see the whole smile. And, there's this expression where he gave like was giving any kind of sign like I know we said you guys like that kind of thing was also happy, smiling, and it was really fun to actually see and watch at the time. Like I said, David is a happy person, and it's really beautiful to see him doing what he do. Moving on, we've seen Davido blew my mind, which had Chris Brown on that one, now certified gold in Canada, and then it became Davido's third certification in Canada. Amazing one for Davido. Even why not singing due to what happened, he's still bagging records and bagging good numbers. We all wish him the best on that one. Moving on, we have Abikimpe Rexxie. Hey, why not? We have Rexxie. We have Rexxie on this one. So where actually came through with that one called No More Condition. We had Zeno on that one. Amazing one, amazing one, amazing one. At the time they dropped, it really was a banger. Zeno came through 100%. Rexy at the time also came through 100%. That one. We saw the popular and trendy one, which is Abracadabra. Amazing one, amazing one. It's one song that at the time it was one that launched us into the new year and everybody were vibing to that one at the time. So there was no way you couldn't vibe to that song because it had all the vibe you needed for a groove at the time it dropped. Moving on, we saw where Ima WIZKID were in the studio to do more of a refix with that one, and then so at the point it was Abikimpe Rexy, but now it's Abikimpe Wizzy, and the amazing one, amazing tempo. Like the song is a vibe on the song, so WIZKID jumping on that one was a different vibe entirely. Moving on, we saw where popular content creator talking about Donny Fesky, and Rexy actually came out to create a meme on that one, lyrics interpretation. You guys need to watch that one, amazing one from both of them. Yeah, we saw this interview with which he had with TV where he said actually, I think it was like yesterday or so. So he said, for the WizKid jam, he said he was not going to give us a date when he would drop it. Then he said his album going to be ready in March, and then he came out to say for producers switching to singing, he says for him he feels that they make the beats, they make the music and everything. So it's just apps that it's easier for them to actually switch to music than any other person. So for producers, because they are familiar with the whole base, if you're familiar with everything that surrounds good music, it's easier for them to actually come out and make good music. No wonder you see the likes of Fields and Young John doing amazingly well because according to him, they actually make the beats and they know what to do when it comes to making good music. Moving on, from saying I won't give you guys a date to drop WIZKID to today, Rexxie has finally is actually out. Rexxie and WIZKID are finally are making pay. Wizzy finally is out, and it's just the fact that we saw where Emma came out to say yesterday, where he said for him it is his time, so he drop whenever he want to drop. Nobody's permission. You know, for the Fridays, he drop on the New Year. Whenever he feels like he want to drop, he drops it. For Rexy, he has told the same thing because we're thinking maybe next week or something, but then he decides to shock us today, and finally that one has dropped. We are waiting for the album to drop in March, and we can't wait to see how that will pan out. So for March, we know we're expecting the Davido project 31st of March, and maybe obviously not a maybe because you have said it, and a Rexy in a month in the month of March. Moving on, we have Buju Benson on this one. We saw where him and Fuse actually won the Sound City MVP for best collaboration with the song Finesse. They had another one, amazing one for both of them where they come through. We saw where he had a cover for this one. It's because at the time almost everybody was doing cover for this song and for the Bianca song. It was one song that, and the fact that Buju came through with his own textured voice was more like he made the song. So unlike every other, we have amazing one. Some people like Ruga did cover for it. Like many people have done cover for this song. As a matter of fact, even Portable did cover for this song. If you check it out, amazing one for Portable. But yeah, Buju actually came through now and he killed it with every aspect of that song. It was 100% for some of us who actually saw that one. Moving on, we saw where Buju Benson actually came out to give Chris Daniel flowers, and then he said that's called for Buju Benson. He said flowers for my dawn Kiss Daniel, and then you can see the hallelujah and everything on that. So more like and yeah, at the point it's cool because for people like this, it's actually nice that like Patriarchy said, you appreciate them while they are alive. So why is doing this? A lot of people don't know. Maybe for a collaboration, or maybe they're expecting a song together or something, whatever it is. What we are sure of the fact that he gave Chris Daniel flowers, and then the outcome of this, they will tell us like maybe after now. Moving on, we have Fuse as the last guy of the news. Moving on, we saw where Fuse came out to actually purchase himself a new crib and a new car. And that's after dropping his EP and everything. So for Fuse, for these guys, yeah, it's been an amazing year for most of them. We've seen Ashake, new house, new car. We've seen Omale, new car, new house. We've seen recently we saw where Ruga got a new car for himself and everything. Now Fuse, new car and new house. So it's just more like saying this is working out for these guys and they're doing amazingly well with all of that. Moving on, we saw where Fuse came out to say for him, said he actually wanted to be in front of camera, but then he was too shy to face camera at the time. But then, it's just like so many of us who saw movies at the time, and then the Ramsinoa, the Montola, and then we all wanted to be like them. But the fact that whenever you face camera, oh God, you have to. But then Speed was saying that it was too shy, and then, because of that, he wrote songs like some early in life, and he couldn't sing it because he couldn't face camera. So he made beats to those songs he sang, like those songs he wrote while he was young. So that was how he ventured to produce it. So making beats for those songs, and then the beat is nice. Come and work with me, come and work with me, and that was how he went into produce it. So he's saying for him, he wanted to face camera, but then he was too shy to face camera. For Fuse, we know that the album launch he had that last was an amazing one. A lot of person turned up for that one. And for Fuse, congratulations. We wish him the best on that one. So guys, we've come to the end of this one. It's Valentine. Let me remind you, God is the reason for the season. Jesus can never give breakfast. Jesus is coming very, very soon. That your plan, go and cancel it. Coming from me, that I'll catch you guys very soon. Stay safe, guys.